Hello, welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see in front of you, there is some Grand Battle Scale Wargames Atlantic Samurai figures on the table. So I have managed to get some stuff painted this week, but I've not had as much time as I'd like between work and a few other commitments. So you'll have seen before my Ashigaru that I've painted. So that's basically a frame's worth of Ashigaru. I've also managed to complete a frame or sprue of the samurai. So zoom in a bit. Really enjoyed painting these fellows. So let's talk a bit about what I've done. So for this army, I'm going to be painting the Ashigaru predominantly red. And the main samurai army is going to be predominantly red as well. All the back banners. And I do know what the word is, but I cannot pronounce it. Sometimes I have a problem pronouncing some words. The back banners are going to be red as well. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with them, so I've just painted them red. The other thing I'm doing for the samurai is I've picked a few spot colours for this army. So there's going to be some yellow samurai and some green samurai in this army. So that's what I've done. And I think that'll give it quite a homogeneous look to the force. Certainly the other army I do to face off against this one will be based around sort of blues and blacks as well. I love these samurai figures. They're painted up really quickly. I've undercoated them white. So I have some ready to go just now. So I've undercoated them white. And I've basically just used contrast paints on them. And the secret weapon is Zagor Rage Shade, which over top is worked really well with all the colours to add a bit of shade to the colours without dulling down the colours too much. Traditionally, I would use, say, Agrax Earthshade. I've just glued these to the bases for now. Once I've got a few more sprues cut out, like I was saying with the Ashigaru the other day, once I've got a few more sprues cut out, I'll think about how they'll be positioned and on the bases. Show you off the cavalry. I think I showed them the other day. How they'll be positioned on the bases and how they'll work together. One thing I was quite struggling with is my individual samurai. So I've kind of mounted them on a base, and with the fallen comrade, there are seven samurai on that particular base, which made me chuckle. Now the other thing is, just to show you my methodology, I have been working through these fellas. So, as you've seen before, painted them white, or undercoated them white, snake bite leather on the sort of undergarments, put the red on, and I'm just working through in batches. So, as you can see, I've got another sort of frame of Ashigaru and frame of samurai kind of put together for the painting. And with the samurai there, I've just gone through with the red, picked out some with the red. I'll go pick out a couple with yellow, maybe one or two green. So red's the predominant colour for the samurai, then the yellow, and then the odd one of green. Gives it, as you can see there, gives a variety look to the force without making it too random. The other thing I've been doing is, you may remember, I picked up the buildings from Pendraken, 10mm buildings. So I've been doing a spot of work with them, and this is sort of shaded, ready to start highlighting up. I'll make sort of these bits a lot more whiter. I'm pretty happy with the roof, though. Might make it just look a touch more yellow. And with these, I've just given them a Xandri Dust undercoat, and I'm building up the colours on top. So I'll just probably contrast this sort of a red, and then dry brush it and pick up the other colours on there. Now the other thing, since Wargames Atlantic kindly give me some sprues for kind of use on the channel, I took them into the club I'm part of, the SCC Wargames Fellowship in Glasgow. We meet near Ibrox every Wednesday night, unless the football's on, and then we'll default to a Tuesday. No comments about whether ranges will have a home ground or not. But anyway, I put out some sprues for some of the members to have a go, have a look at, take some home and paint. So there is Clyde Miniature Painting is one of the members, and he's taken these fellas home and painted them up. You might have seen them share some of the stuff on socials. We actually had a big game of American Civil War epic battles on Wednesday, but we've also been doing a lot of pike and shot. But yeah, so what he's done is sort of pick a few bases, picked out some colours, sort of like a green and red and purple with the underclothes, and sort of a blue one, and I think they're looking really nice. Yeah, so Clyde Miniature Painting. There's a few of the members of the club's got some sprues and stuff to play around with, so hopefully I look forward to showing you some of those. I say the basing as well. You know, looking at my stuff, I tend to sort of base a lot all at once, but the basing does set off the figures as well. Like I say, I want to see like a few sprues together and think about how things are going to go together. We also haven't quite decided on a set of rules to use just yet. But anyway, that's where I've been with the Grand Battle Scale Samurai and Ashigaru figures. Hopefully over the next week I'll get another sprue of Ashigaru and Samurai finished, and then I will get some of the bases finished and start having a look at those completed. Also, hopefully we'll have more of an idea of what the rules we're going to be using looks like. But anyway, how are you getting on with your Grand Battle Scale figures? There's some brilliant reveals being done by Wargames Atlantic. Actually, just one final note. I was asking a painter about the spears, and his top tip, similar to mine, was he did break a couple, glued them on, a new sharp hobby knife to really get in and get those cleaned without having to put too much pressure on those plastic spears. But anyway, that is my update on the Wargames Atlantic Grand Battle Scale Samurai. And I hope you're having a great time with the hobby at the moment, and I look forward to chatting to you in another video. So that's bye for now. Goodbye.